And man, that's the energy I'm trying to keep boosting myself up for it now.
Ready. Ready, got you. But
Hi, people. Woo, 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 woo. I try to give myself the energy, y'all. You know, it's Sunday, so you got to get yourself booted up for Monday. So I'm just trying to get y'all this energy. Hello, hello, my people. Hello, what's up? What's up? It's just your girl, Miss Day, on the mic, like always. How we do what we do when we do. I hope you are tuned in on all platforms, somebody platform from YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, wherever you're seeing this at. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe down below to the side, to the top, wherever this at, because wherever you seeing it at, I'm seeing it with you. But this is your girl, Miss Day, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful, relaxed Sunday before your week starts, spending some time with your family. This is the wind down time where you spending some time with yourself, sharing this with a friend, telling a friend she's in the building. Let's talk about this news. Let's talk about this tea. Let's talk about what's going on in your world, in your backyard, like it's going on in my backyard. I mean, that's what we're here to do, right? That's what we're here to do, right? So again, we are here on Sunday nights. I know when you guys are used to Thursday nights. I had a lot of people reach out to me about Thursday nights. Like I told you guys 2 weeks ago, which I've been on vacation for the last 2 weeks. But like I told you guys 2 weeks ago, Thursday nights are really hectic for me because them are no longer my remote days. So for Thursday nights, it's really hard driving, getting here. As you know, driving can be drainful. The sun, the energy, everything you got to bring, the whole shebang. If you don't know what goes on behind scenes, it takes a lot to get me in this chair, to get prepared to see you guys how I see you guys and talk to you guys, as they say, the Judies. But anyway, so here we are. So Thursday nights have been switched to Sunday nights. So please catch us on Sunday nights. You can watch it on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of the next week. But we will be here live on Sunday nights, and we're gonna definitely try to catch it in about 7 to the 8 range. If we can, we'll try to get it early in the net so you guys can get some beautiful sunlight behind the scenes as well. But if not, we're in the building on Sundays. Let me tell you that. We're in the building on Sundays. So anyway, since we already talked about the business and the news and whatever going on in my world into your world, so you can keep up with me. Thank you again for like, sharing, and subscribing down below to the side to the wherever you seen it at. And again, go tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm in the building. This show is not just for females or not just for like I said, not just for females, it's for males. We talk about male problems. We talk about what's going on in your world too. And as well, it's for their youth. Why? Because we gotta raise these suckers. You see what I'm saying? We got to raise them, honey. It takes a village, baby. It takes a village. I know y'all too busy worrying about what's going on in my household. That ain't working no more. That ain't gonna work no more because what's going on in your household, we been affecting our household when that kid get older. So we all taking a village together. So as we talk about a village, let's talk about what we need to do for our village. First of all, let's go vote. Voting is coming up and we got to get ready. Y'all see what's going on in the world, how I see it. I don't care what you think about it. You see it the same way I see it. We don't know what tomorrow gonna bring. We don't know what next month gonna bring. Literally. We definitely don't know what November is bringing. We up and down. My producer came and said, "Hey, did you know that person finna win?" I'm like, "Oh, I hope not." So we don't know. It's still up in the air. I have seen elections go all the way up into the middle of the night to the next day. So you really, really don't know. But Ohio people, for my Ohio people, like I said, I've been in watching these elections for years, and not even to my age, but for years, for enough time to say, Ohio people, to hold it out, hold it out. You seen us, hold it out, now hold it out. We got to get a man a chance. Give us some chance, Ohio. Florida people, we don't know what y'all doing anyway. We don't know how y'all voting, let alone how you voting. We don't even know what your school system is looking like. So please do us the grace for the United States. Do us a big one and go outside and vote if you can. If you can. So yeah, do us a big one for Florida. But Ohio, we counting on you. Yeah, we counting on you, Ohio. Tennessee, where you at with it? We Okay, we know what you might fold at, but for the Georgia people, we counting on you too. We for real deal counting on you this time. Don't let us down. Y'all did y'all big one last time. Do your big one this time. I see you there in November. So since we had talked about voting, I want to give a chance to uh speak about one of our candidates speak about why you should vote for him. So we're gonna hear a little bit from Joe Biden before we go on to the next segment.
He has built on agreements like NATO, which has protected us for 75 years. And our security is based on an understanding that we never give comfort to dictators.
So
So
why does Donald Trump keep siding with Putin? He said he'd walk away from NATO and gave Putin a green light to attack whoever he wants.
I would encourage them to do whatever the hell they want.
He sold out Ukraine to empower Putin. He attacks American intelligence and law enforcement and sides with Putin instead, because this is who Donald Trump is, a lapdog for a dictator who blames America first. The United States must never be like Putin's Russia. We don't empower dictators. We don't undermine freedom.
My message to President Putin is simple. We will not walk away. We will not bow down. I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
I don't even know Putin. President Putin over in Russia. I don't even know President Putin over in Russia. Russia ain't even got my problems. I ain't even got Russia problems. I'm barely trying to figure out the United States. So while while Trump is over there fighting for helping Russia out, if he tell me to play it, I might come. You know, I'm just saying though, because Russia them got a little corn over there. They might help us out because we sure might. If not, we might be messing with the Koreans, and we don't know what they're gonna do. So we might need to have that ally. I don't know, but we need to hear more from Trump on that end. And for Joe, we need to tell you what we need to hear from not even just African American standpoint, from leader standpoint in some communities that I stand in. We want to hear more about affordable health care, affordable housing. We want to hear the reason why I say affordable housing, not because I'm rushing to it, but I see too many homeless. So we need to hear more about the homeless community. What are you going to be doing for them? What does that look like? And as well, what is minimum wage looking like? What is equality of wages across the border? Not because if you're a male or you're a female or what race you are. This is how much we paying you. We paying the people for their experiences, their education, their background in that field, not because what we think they can do because their race and their gender. We got to do it a little bit better, and I think it can come from you, at least from your voice. So let's put them parts in the conversation when you doing your speeches. And this is the things we need to hear. We need to hear more about what's going on with the gas. If that's why he rushing over there to Russia, can you make a decision with Russia too? Because we need to know about this gas. We definitely gas is going up each day. I drive a luxury car, so I'm not going with the 87. I'm going with the you know what in the middle. I'm just saying, gas is going up every day. It's fluctuating. It's up and down. I haven't seen it sit still for a minute. We need to know what is that looking like, and as well, we need to know about what our taxes looking like. I mean, like taxes for houses, taxes period. It's ridiculous. I just came from the South on my little vacation, and the taxes just to buy a piece of bubble gum was crazy. So I can only imagine. I'm looking at some houses too, but what they're trying to offer is ridiculous. We need to know about these taxes. That's something we can say, Joe Biden, you need to stand up on because Trump is doing a little something on that. That's probably why he getting everybody thinking he gangster again. We'll talk about that in a second. But Joe, we need to hear a little more. We need to hear a little more about this school at this loan forgiveness for education. I did see you jumping in there a little bit, and I know you can't do it all, but you can only do it so much in your 4-year time. So we definitely should give you a fair chance to go ahead and try your other 4 years to knock some things out. we shouldn't be giving up on him so soon because he only had 4 years after coming in after a Trump. So we got to think of that too as well. But why are you thinking of some things? I want to say our education system for the kids need to be a little more safe and more protected. Kids itself need to be a little more safe and protected. I went down to the South, like I said, I didn't see a lot of parks, playgrounds, and things in that nature. It was all based on kids in college and middle age adults and young adults. That's what that city was all about. Which I'm in that age range, so I was down for the party and the brunches and the cute little stuff. Y'all seen my pictures? I'll show y'all a video when I get ready. But it's curious for someone in this age range just talking to my spouse about having kids. I want to know what is going on with the education system. You telling these kids to figure this thing out, but they're going to be our leaders one day. They're going to be our lawyers and doctors, and we hoping our scientists and engineers. So come on, Biden. These are the things we need to be having more conversations about. Why you in the process of trying to fight for what crazy over there doing with the president in Russia. Let's talk about what's going on in our backyard and what's going on in our neighborhood. So that's one thing I definitely. But shout outs to him. You definitely. I'm in the building. I'm gonna just say that I'm in the building. I see both sides, but I'm in the building with you right now. So keep on doing what you're doing, but do a little more. It looks like Fat Joe and E40 is supporting you. Plies is supporting you. Got a lot of rappers and entertainment that is supporting Joe Biden. I hope you guys look at that and say, it has to be some change. If they are supporting him, it ain't just because they like to support him. They're giving him that fair chance to say he only had 4 years to clean up what the first president messed up, and that was the president y'all screaming about sex of red. And okay, never mind. I'm trying to get hip to sex of red. You just getting on my nerves with the whole idea of saying I like Trump because he gave a stimulus check. Girl, what you do with the stimulus check? Get your YouTube up so you can be sex of red today. Okay, never shut up. Let me shut up. But again, we have celebrities that been celebrities for 20 years and above and know how to stay a celebrity and keep their 15 minute of fame going for the rest of their lifetime. They voting for Joe Biden. So definitely look at that. That's not look at what's hype right now. Look at what's long term. Just saying that for the people in the back. But let's keep going. Did y'all hear about Trump getting shot? Okay, that's not funny. I'm sorry, because violence is never the key. But did y'all hear and see the video about Trump getting shot? Play my video, D. Play my video. These people need to see this. Did y'all hear this?
Saturday evening, before an adoring and roaring crowd, former President.
Look at the crowd, though. Ain't it popping in the back?
7.5 minutes
Yeah, I'm gonna talk
later,
during the video.
Take a look at what happened.
pandemonium. Amid a series of sharp pops, Trump touches his ear and ducks. 3 seconds later, Secret Service agents are swarming in to shield him, and security snipers have opened fire on the would-be assassin.
It seemed initially like firecrackers went off.
As chaos erupts among the attendees, one rally-goer sees another man has been killed despite the rescue efforts of bystanders.
They jumped the bleachers and started clearing the bleachers. And then I helped carry the body of the man down out of the bleachers, and they took him to a tent behind the bleachers. We put a towel over his head, but he's deceased.
It all happens fast. 30 seconds after the first shots ring out, the podium's microphone catches Secret Service agents coordinating Trump's evacuation from that stage. Then, just over a minute after the violence started, the all clear. At 6:12 p.m., the agents rise with Trump and try to usher him rapidly away. But, he says,
Let me get my shoes.
shortly after, he's on his way to a safe vehicle. But he tells agents to pause again. He turns to the rattled crowd in what will become an historic photo. Soon, pictures start surfacing of what appears to be a dead gunman on a roof not more than 500 feet away from Trump's right side as he stood on the stage, and the much more methodical police work begins.
We need the public's help. Anyone who was on scene, who saw anything.
As the FBI and partners start piecing together who the assailant is, how he got there, whether he acted alone, and ultimately why he fired. An investigation that certainly will go on for months.
into a violent explosion of seconds.
So I have to say, I do not believe in violence, no matter who is in the situation or who is being the victim or not. I do not believe in violence at all. We do not support violence. We do not support gun violence, any DV, or anything in that nature of violence here at this show with Miss Day. I definitely want to make sure you guys understand that seriously. So whatever I say after this, as Miss Heavenly, Dr. Heavenly was saying, I might take it, I might say it and take it back. So let's say that first. Sorry that he got grapes in the ear. But did y'all see that fool face though? He turned around like it shook the shit out of him. Like, oh shit, wait a minute. Not the gangsters, not the what do you call them? The hoodlums, not the hoodlums, not the hoodlums. But these is at your places. Have y'all ever, for my people that's got some age on you, that just been voting for a while and been watching elections for years and years and years, and probably way before my time of watching elections, have you ever heard of somebody being shot at the election? Wait a minute. Now we did hear about, excuse me, forgive me for the loss of the Ken family. We did hear about their president passing away, being shot in a rally, not a rally, in a parade. John Kennedy, President John Kennedy. But I have not heard of just you giving your speech and it's packed as all get out, you being shot in the ear. And then it was by a Caucasian man. This wasn't by a black man. This wasn't by Korean. This wasn't by no LBT community of people. This was just a look like he was one of the people in the backyard trailer. Okay, never mind. I'm finna go there. You know what I mean? He looked like he was one of them that he would have been ready to vote for Trump. He mad he didn't get a ticket, ain't he? He mad he didn't get a seat. He just looked like he was ready to vote for Trump. Not long shooting at the man. But you know, hey, it is what it is. But whatever it is, it ain't safe. It don't sound safe. It don't look safe. It looks like a mess before he even get in the door. They shooting at you. What we think that they're gonna do with us when you get there? I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We don't know who hired the young man, what made the man want to shoot him, but it did happen. He need to sit his. I'm gonna shut my mouth because I'm finna go there. I wish him well. I hope his ear feel better. Hope he get all the help he needs. But did you see him put that fist up though, y'all? Where did fist come from for my people? My people, y'all know what that fist is. This nigga put the fist up like he understand the fist. Y'all, they can't. They just want to take everything. They want to take everything. But you didn't come up with the fist. You better come up with your own slogan. Y'all need a. You should have did your Hitler sign or something. Okay, for the Jews, I ain't mean no harm on that. Sorry for that. But I'm just saying he need to come up with his own slogan. That was for the African American people. We've been standing on that for years since the Black Panther movement. Don't come over here trying to steal it. You don't even fuck with us. You don't even like us like that. So don't even come over here trying to steal it now. But yeah, y'all seen everybody threw their hip fists up like, oh, they're part of that. That's another thing they can have. That's another thing you'll like to borrow. That part. You'll like to borrow only at your picnics. We barbecue over here. Only at your picnics. Picnic is called pick a nigga. That's where it really came from originally when the slaves come up. But that's another story. I ain't got to go through in my history book because I'm a smart chick over here. Quit playing with me. So anyway, let's move on. Since we talked about the shooting, sorry for the loss of the young man that passed away during the shooting. That is a sad thing to even know that you was going to a rally to support someone you believe in and you get shot and killed. They need to look into this a little bit deeper. This is very dangerous. It's sad. And as well, sending condolence to his family and his friends, anyone that came in contact in that situation. That's very traumatizing. So sending support and love that way from the Miss Day bring and from the way we see things over here. We might not see everything together, but one thing I will stand on as we are a human race that we should stand all together. If we agree to disagree, we should still show love. So support out to them and sending our love to their family, to their family members. So let's talk about what's going on with the law has been passed over in California. I don't know if it's being passed in other states. Since we're talking about laws and politics, let's move it on to more lighter topic. Let's talk about what's going on in California. California is saying no more hidden fees. That means no more hidden fees in any contracts of the hotels, no more hidden fees in the restaurants you go to, no more hidden fees in getting a loan for a car, home, anything in that nature. I'm telling you, Chicago, California be stepping the game up. It's just too expensive to live there, but I'm trying to get there because that means my money good when I'm living that kind of. Therefore, I'm saying they shaking it up. California, whoever the man is, I hope you running for office the next go around. I hope we need to see you running for the darn presidency because you over there changing this thing up. You've been doing your thing for the last couple of years. No more hidden fees in all these different apartments. No more hidden fees in the landlords, with the landlords saying landlords cannot charge no more than 1 month of rent for security deposit. I am loving this. I work in housing. If you guys been watching my show for years, you understand over the last 10 years I have been telling you that since my show been going, I work in housing. That's my field, social services and all that good stuff. So to see that saying they are standing and they're going to file a lawsuit and ban the landlords is trying that, even though that's been against the law, period. So let me say that for all the first renter of some apartments, apartment complex should not charge you no more than first month and last month rent for your security deposit. And now it looks like California is saying 1 month rent, not two. But if you get more than that two and it's three, that is not the apartment complex you need to be applying for. They already skeptic. They already fishy. They'll be fishy at the end. You got 12 months with them. Check that before you sign that lease. But anyway, shout out to California doing their thing. They are even saying no more hidden fees in these no more hidden uh people getting drug raped in nightclubs. So they are now sending nightclubs drug rape kits to nightclubs so young ladies can test their drinks before drinking them or test their drinks during the drink. I don't know if you ladies have seen it on Amazon, but they have it now. It looks like a little plastic thing that you can put on top of your drink, but I don't think it's plastic. You probably can wash it and it can go to different bars with you if you're that kind of girl or gentleman. But it looks like it goes over top of your drink and it covers your drink like a lid. You can stick your straw into the hole and it holds onto your wrist as well, so you will know if somebody moved it because you can feel it on your wrist. That's a safety caution while you're out, so no one wants Mickey your drink. As I drink my water, H2O is always good. But side note story, ladies, please be careful. Ladies and gentlemen, please be careful. Human trafficking is definitely a real thing that's going on now. It's very sad, but it's probably been going on for years. It's just now in the mainstream with people coming up missing. You guys, please be careful with that. It's sad to say it does happen. Date rape drug does happen, as you heard it in music, and as well as you singing it now with the Me Too movement and the situation with Bill Cosby allegedly. With that situation, you guys be careful. I don't care who it is, who she is, or how much status you think they have, and why would it be you? It can be anybody. Be very careful out there, ladies and gentlemen. So shout outs to California doing a thing. I sidebar as I pivot. Before I pivot, let me tell you a little story. You know, I can tell a personal story. Let me tell you a personal story about this young man from my hometown. Really nice young man. He played football. I think he was probably about 2 years ahead of me, probably three. I don't know, but he was in high school when I came in high school my freshman year. But anyway, played football. Everybody thought he was going pro. It was a big deal. It was like the talk of the town in my school that this guy was definitely going pro, and colleges are looking at him. Pro football teams are looking at him. Just in high school. This is just high school now. And one day, I guess he went out to a club or went out hanging out with some friends slash haters, I would say, allegedly. went out and somehow something got in his drink, and yeah, mentally not together still to this day. Shout outs to him. If you guys, I don't want to name his name, but if you know the story, you know who I'm talking about. You can find him at clubs taking pictures of people now randomly, but I think now he's making it out of business. But at first it was a random thing. He wore this big necklace like Flavor Flav, and he was a nice. I mean, he wasn't ugly. He wasn't somebody I would date, but he was still someone that was going somewhere. In that background, in that time in the '90s, for African American young kids, is coming from a impoverished community and had a chance for a scholarship to a college was mind blowing for all of us. So he was like the it guy. So like I said, I don't know. I don't even know if he made it out of high school fully without something happening to him. So please y'all be careful because it might not be a stranger. It might be just your friend that you think is your friend that slick your hater the whole time, or a family member. Should you never know? If nobody don't want to see nobody grow, and that's the sad part about it. But that's another show. I'm gonna pivot and keep going. Let's go on to talking about something good and positive in our community. Let's go on to the breast cancer. A young man that opened up a breast cancer center in his hometown, and on behalf of his mother for passing away of breast cancer. I thought that was really beautiful. I think he's pretty young. I don't think he's that old. I think he's in his 20s. Just beautiful to see. And that's the reason why we should vote, because they give loans and opportunities to other races so big and so wide that the net can stretch and they can buy houses, start five business, and you turn around and you're like, I'm just still trying to pay my rent. We need to vote people in that could see all backgrounds as an opportunity in someone work ethic and not their race, their resume, and their portfolio, what they standing on and what they stand with and who they standing with, not their race. And this shows right here that we are moving in the right direction, even if we are scared to say it because we don't know what tomorrow might bring. But this young man's story shows that we are definitely moving in the right direction. Shout out to him, and sorry for his loss of his mother. Since we're talking about mothers, did you guys hear about P. Diddy? P. Diddy's mother ended up going into the hospital regarding some chest pains and some other health issues. I'm not making light and funny out of the situation, but I'm gonna be honest and tell you what I really think. And sorry that she's going through this, but it seems like her son that gave her all this glory and money and gold and lifestyle that she was accustomed to living is getting shooken up a little bit because Diddy about ready to sell one of his houses. And she going into the damn hospital. So son said, you finna give me a heart attack at this bitch. Get it together, son. Get it together. She about ready to have a heart attack. Poor thing. And some of this shit is in her name. This ain't for the children. I'm sorry for the people in the back. Some of this stuff is in Sue's name. So she probably like, oh, hell no. I don't know if I'm finna snitch or die. Because something gonna have to give. Because, baby, before I go down and take this time with you, we're gonna have to figure this out. So Sue said, no, before he go to court and do all that, I ain't feeling good. I ain't in my right mind. Okay, I'm just playing. Okay, allegedly, I'm playing. But shout out to Mama Combs. I hope she feel better. Wishing her well from over here at the Miss Day Show. And we definitely don't want to hold you guys long. If you know about this show, I'm like the Southern Baptist pastor, 100 pay your tithes and offerings. Your like, share, and subscribe, and give me them stars on Facebook. And as well, make this thing go real and keep this thing going. I want to go viral too. I got it. But anyway, so let's keep going. So did you guys hear about the judge? The mother judge is 26 years old,
28.
28 years old, doing her thing in her state. She become the first judge in her state. What state she's in, did it say?
She became the first black female judge in the city of Macomb, Mississippi.
In the city of Combe, Mississippi, in the state of Mississippi. First black female judge. This is why we need to be voting. Stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? We need to be voting because why is she the first black female judge in the state Mississippi, and the little cone, whatever name, the little city name, and little city and town name is. Why is that? It's 2024. Shout outs to her, and let's keep it going. Let's vote Samoan. These are the reasons why we should vote. Not just voting for the presidency, like I told y'all all year long. Let's vote for your judges. And it sounds like y'all doing that thing over in Mississippi. Shout out Mississippi. Shout out. Sound like y'all doing y'all thing. You voting for your judges. We are voting for your senators, your governors, your mayors, all of that before we even get to the presidency. So don't forget them little small votes matter. Them are the big deals because they can shake some stuff up for the man sitting in the seat of the presidency, no matter who he is. That part. Because somebody got to go to Supreme Court. That part. Why can't it be one of us? That part. Facts. I'm just saying. So let's go on. Let's talk about the young. You got the young man, the tattoo.
Yep.
Let's get the tattoo of the young man. It's a young man, and it's really a question that's going around right now. A mother in Florida allowed her 15-year-old son to get a tattoo on his forearm, and it's a pretty big tattoo. And a lot of moms are really going off saying this is disrespectful, this is wrong. Why would you do this to your child? She needs to go to jail. Child neglect, child abuse, all that good stuff. And I'm thinking like I agree to disagree to a certain degree a little bit, only because when girls turn 16, we do this big elaborate party. We go get the earrings pierced, and which most likely they already got the ears pierced. You let them get their nose. Some of them getting their little cheeks and can on their chins. You give them a new car. You let them start going on dates now. Y'all start talking about the sexual conversations that the mom and daughter has at the age 15. You start to have it at 16 now. So that's my only problem is he's 15. But I'm not a boy. So I don't know what boys get at 16. I know in the Jewish community they have the for mitzvah, I think it's called. I'm totally pronouncing it wrong, so please forgive me if anyone on my any of the platforms are Jewish or family members are Jewish. Bar mitzvah, that's what it's called, bar mitzvah. I think they get that at a certain. I think about 15 they get to do that. So, and that's when in their community, that's when the young boys become men. So, I don't know if the mom is looking at it like that, like he's 15, he's close to that age of sexual activities. He's waking up at night for the man and under the back to know what that means. He waking up, with a wet towel or a scarf or a sock. That was for my brother. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know. So maybe that might be appropriate. Maybe the tattoo might be too big because he can change his mind anytime. Might be too big because girls getting ear piercing. They can take them out, the hose, the clothes back up. You can get them a car. The car can be a big deal, but it can always be changed if they want another color one day. A tattoo is kind of lifetime experience that if you change it, you have to go through another lifetime experience to get it removed. So I don't know. I can't say I don't have kids. Would that be appropriate for my 15-year-old son? But if he was 16, finna be 17, I'd probably be okay with it. I would probably be okay with it because they becoming adults. And we need to start letting it loosen it up a little bit. If he's a good kid, making good grades, he's seeing the future logically, I might be okay. Depends on the tattoo. If it's small, if it's a small, we might can talk about it. But I don't know. Like I said, I don't have any kids. I don't know. I asked my producer, D, what you think?
I wouldn't have done it. No. You gotta wait to be 18 or something like that.
So he's a male with kids, and he said no, he wouldn't have done it. He would have to wait to 18 for him to his son to do something like that. So maybe not. I don't know. It's up in the air for y'all. It's up in the air. My producer say no as a male. I say 16 as a female. And so hey, he's a parent. So I don't know. So y'all figure that thing out. But I definitely say 15 may be too young, Florida. That's why we talking about Florida. Get y'all shit together when it's time to get this out in November now. Y'all already cutting up, letting your kids get big old tattoos up their forearm and can on. But anyway, let's move it on. We got our last story for the night. I don't want to hold you long. Please like, share, and subscribe below, to the side, to the top, wherever it's at. You are seeing this on each platform. Love you guys. Thank you again for watching. Comment, tell me what you think, what you didn't think, what you like, what you didn't like, and what do you want to see more of. So my last story tonight is going to be a little taken back, since we're talking about the young kids. It's a little taken back, and that goes back to what I said to Joe Biden earlier. We need to protect these kids. This is a young lady. I don't know what state she's in. It looked like Florida. All the whole thing in the background looked like Florida. Really Tampa. Now, I ain't gonna say Tampa, Miami in the cut. But anyway, I ain't judging nobody because I want y'all votes. But this young lady says that this young man is her boyfriend. And this is who she's dating. And she don't care what no one says, no one thinks. This is her man, and we can, yeah, and they've been together for a minute and all this good stuff. This young lady looks like she's in her early 20s.
She's 26.
Oh, she her late 20s.
Yeah, she's 26. He's 16.
And he's 16. It goes back to that conversation I was talking about. What boys do at 16 is a little different. Because girls are still, we're dating, but we're dating a high school sweetheart kind of guy. Boys are a little bit different. I don't know, but cause my brother was dating his high school sweetheart at 16. So I don't see, yeah, my mama wasn't going for all that. You know what I'm saying? But I think this is dangerous. I think this is very sad, and I think this is very illegal. She needs to be going to jail for this. His mom need to be pressing charges. The neighborhood should be on an outrage, the same way we was on an outrage when it was happening to the little girls, the pastor and the young lady, and now she doing a whole GoFundMe situation. We need to be on an outrage for this young man. This is not okay. This is still rape. This is still very traumatizing. This is going to F up his whole, well, not F up his whole future, but it's going to throw him off in the future on whatever she said and did to him. And then going back to what is going on in her mind, that she think that this is okay. Come on, women, we got to do better. We might not say, okay, we might say, oh, ain't no good man out there, but baby, make you one. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Make you one. Y'all quick to build these young boys up, build a wrong man up. Somebody your own age can have a whole conversation with you. You see what I'm saying? He might be a little hard because he's a young boy that you can easily mold like the clay. It might be hard clay that you got to put a little more water to it, but mold him up. Mold that grown 21 to 26-year-old that's in your age bracket. If you like him young, get him 21. Get him at 21, he's 26. But getting a 16-year-old, what has he got in common with you other than calling you mama and he needs cereal in the morning before he go to school? You need to be in jail, under the jail. Somebody need to be pulling up, whooping your. I'm gonna finna get up out of here for I start a whole nother show. I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all have a good day. Thank you guys so much. Happy Sunday. And just please, and spread the love. Make the money next week. Do the things that you want to do. See the dreams that you want to be and make them come true. This is your week to happen. Bye, you guys. I love you guys. See you next time. This is your girl, Miss Day. Like, share, and subscribe below. We'll see you next time. Bye, you guys.